Hello all and happy Friday. It's Sharon and today's video I want to share some of the activities that we did for the month of March. We were studying maple syrup, so I thought I'd come on here and share the ideas with you all in case you were doing a similar unit study on maple syrup or maybe maple trees. So for a science experiment, we did 2 little cups, one with ice cold water and one with like tap water that was hot. We didn't use boiling water because it would take, the sugar cubes would melt too fast. But we used the timer on my phone just to see how long the sugar cube took to dissolve in the cold water and the hot water. So that was a fun little science experiment. Now, Nate hasn't finished all these activities because Monday will be the last day of March, but he did quite a few of them. So this was a stencil that we got on Temu of a maple leaf. So he just traced it on some cardstock. And then this, I'll insert the clip of what his turned out to be. But what I did was I gave him this bag. I have like a whole thing of pipe cleaners and then a whole drawer full of just loose parts. There's like these little caps that were for like a shelving unit. This is off an end of like a shower rod, and then there was elastic bands and then pipe cleaners. This is like a kosher set. This came off with some packaging, and what I said to him was use these materials to make your own, like make it look like a tree trunk, and then spout and somehow attach like a little bucket. And I'll show you now what he came up with, but that was a fun little STEM project that we did. So yeah, he used a wooden stick like that, and then he used one of those little, I guess, things from the shelving units that we didn't use with some pipe cleaners and elastic band, and it looks like he used the shower end as the little bucket. So that's like a spout, and then he used a coaster as like a base to get it to stand up. Now this puzzle came from the Dollar Tree. This is the Puzzle Bug 100-piece puzzle. This is the Autumn Wolf one. We were going to give this to my mom as like a present, but the problem was we had the one that was a sunflower with the horse on it, and when we tried to glue down the pieces, they all kind of got warped. I think it's the puzzle pieces themselves are way too thin for any type of glue that we tried, but I thought over the weekend I like to do educational games or something fun just to continue the learning throughout the weekend, so I thought maybe we can just put together this puzzle for fun because it does have like the little maple leaves around it, but I'll show you what the pieces look like. So yeah, these puzzle pieces from the Dollar Tree are super thin, so they were just warping when we did the other ones, so that's why we didn't do this. If I can find a better glue, maybe we'll try it and give it to her maybe as a Christmas present, but for now we're just going to have fun building the puzzle. It'll be a great thinking skills activity, and puzzles are always great for that wrist rotation as well. So yeah, just give this one a try. What we will do in the future if we can't get the puzzle pieces to glue down for my mom is we might just cut this image out and then he can make an art piece out of it later on. This was another fun little activity. So there is 2 little maple keys that we found on our walk. I don't know if you can see them in there. Oh, there's a good angle of them. So this is Nate's little magnifier. So he found these 2 when we were on a walk. He also had little bits of leaves in here as well. We could not find an intact maple leaf, but yeah, it was just fun to look at the little maple keys. So this was kind of a sensory activity, and then it turned into a gross motor activity. But I wanted to see if Nate wanted to try this cotton candy that tasted like maple. He did not want to try it. I ate it. It was okay. But what I used the bucket for was it was also Mardi Gras, so we were tossing in party beads into it. I find if I give Nate a fun activity like this after he completes his work, it's like an incentive to get him to do his work in his work boxes. And then I'll pull out something like this, and we'll have fun. So it's just a fun little gross motor activity. And then he was also tossing in these little plastic leaves. These come out at fall time at the dollar store, so that was fun. Nate also uses these as counters. He likes to stack them up and see if we can get like a tower out of them without getting them to fall over. He also was pushing them into a Play-Doh as well, just to get the impression. But yeah, this was another fun activity for him to do. I'll just show you some of the printables and art piece that he did as well, but these were some words that we were going over, so it was just some reading practice, and I was just constantly reading them every day to him. And I wanted him to print these words out, so hopefully by Monday when we're finishing this unit study, I can get him to write them out. Those are all words related to the process of maple syrup. And then we have this maze here. So just to get the child with their maple syrup down to the pancakes. So that'll be a great little thinking skills activity. And then he did this one here, which was a word search with words related to maple syrup. And then he did a dot to dot. So it's got a little math activity. And then this is an RPC he did. We took this out of the coloring book from Dollarama. I think it's the Canada one. So it just says Canadian food, and then it shows like the sap from the tree, and then the maple syrup, the maple taffy, and some nice pancakes. I'm just going to show you some books now. Oh, and by the way, the printables came from Teachers Pay Teachers. I'm not sure if I said that, but Teachers Pay Teachers is a great resource. If you go on there, you can select in the filter free, and you can also pay for items as well, but you can do free. Then you can do the subject you're looking for and the age group, like the what level of education, and it's a great resource for, you know, homeschool on a budget. I just want to share that with you all as well, and I will link their website down below. So we took this little pocket guide of trees on our walks as well. Just has all different types of trees. But at the back here, there are the maple ones, and there is the sugar maple. So we were trying to look for this particular tree. But yeah, this is always great if you're doing a little tree unit study. This has lots of images, and it shows like what they're, you know, the pine cones, different types of needles, different types of leaves. So this is a great little pamphlet, and this came from Amazon. And this is just an activity that I came up with last night, actually. I thought, let me look in his little children's dictionary and see if there's any words related to this unit study. So what I thought he could do is, I just found two. I found the word leaf and the word tree. So what I did was I used one of these clear sticky notes from the Dollar Tree, circled the word, and then I also did the one for tree as well. And what I thought is, he has these little primary handwriting sketch journals. So what I thought he could do is take the sticky note out, put it up here, and then practice the word, maybe one on each line, and then maybe draw a picture of the word as well as a little, you know, spelling kind of writing exercise. And then lastly were two books that we were reading. This is the book we got from the library, and this is the, that's what it looks like, Trees book. And there's the Trees in the Winter, so we're reading these 2 pages. And then we got this at a craft show, and this is the Maple Syrup Makers, and it's an alphabet book that goes over all the letters of the alphabet and words related to the process of maple syrup. So that was a fun little read as well. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and hope I gave you some ideas in case you're doing a similar unit study. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you sometime next week. Take care, and bye for now.